COVID-19 risk and opportunity towards employees and employer. Okay, at first we want to put in towards a business or towards the public, but then we put in employees and employers is because to make the scope a bit narrower. Okay, my name is DrLaw and then I will introduce more details. Okay, I have 10 years research in universities, 10 years working in the companies, and 20 years as consultant. And I've been the auditor for ISO 9000, 14000, 45000, and 22000. That's related to quality, environment, food safety, and work safety. Okay, I start with one first quote. Tough times don't last, tough people do. This quote means now we are having a very difficult time because of the coronavirus, COVID-19, but we are very sure this tough time will go off, but we will still remain, and we must hold on. Okay, let me see why we started this training. It's about last week only, we get together, we have a meeting, and we say that since because of the MCO, there is a movement control order, everybody said to stay at home, and everybody feel panic. Not only you, me also panic, and then by watching the news, not only Malaysia, all the world, everybody are in big problem. Then the first thing in our mind is we must do something, even though we cannot do anything, which we thought. And for this, we come out training where what are we going to do? What are the risks and opportunity in this difficult time? Okay, with my help of my staff, we have a few sessions giving all the information. For the last 5 days, I'm working very hard, testing and trying. So we develop it. How to present it? That was the first thing. So we developed a form. I'll show you later. We developed one form. In this form, we will put in 3 factors. That is, this form must cover all the, we will say, you see, when the person will ask you, how is this coronavirus affect you? They will say very greatly affected. Some will say very, no, not affected. Some will say good. So that is the first question you ask. Second question is, who is the person affected? Are you only one, or the supplier, or the customer? Or we say, oh, there are many people get involved. So we will talk about this. Who are the ones got affected? And then the next one we also will ask, in what area? In your money area, in your business area, or in which area was it? Where we have already put in which area. Sometimes we will say, hey, is your employee got infected or not? Is your family got infected or not? Or something like that. Okay, so with this, I put out the points. Which one will help us to cover all the topic I discussed. First, we will identify what are the risks related to this disease. And then second, what are the action plan we can do? We just propose. If you have a better one, or we have missed out some of it, you can add it by yourself. And then later on, how to monitor. Okay, this is the form we come up after 1 week discussion, brainstorming, changing here and there. This form has a very unique way. That's why, as I said, we will use it. First, the question, how is the disease affected you? Is it some companies very good? You say, why is it good? Everybody suffer. Oh, my business very good. What are the masks? Say, oh, finished. I have one customer who told me that after the Chinese New Year, when they look into, because they are selling online, there's so many orders, they have to cancel off 3,000 orders because they have not enough masks. So they are good. There are some not affected. Who are they? We will come to let you know. There are some affected, of course we know, many, and then some are very greatly affected. So we will discuss how serious is it. We will discuss about it. And then we will ask also, what areas This is I put the M1, that is the areas where everybody will know. we don't want to get sick, we want to get healthy. That is the most important at this present. That's where we have to sacrifice our business to stay at home. It's because of this. This is the first more important one, so I will discuss about this. And second one, money, of course, how we're going, we need the money. We have to pay workers to get money, but then is it okay or not? Without doing work, something is wrong, is it? What we think about it. Then we decide the market. How's the market? Again, as I said just now, some will have the market that's totally not functioning at all, but some are very good. And then management, this one is put in because we noticed that some people, they will panic because of this situation, but life must go on. You still need to manage your company. You still need to talk about the bill, to pay electrical bill, you still have to pay what? Water bill and all those things. So we still have to manage the company. And last one, some of the area we may miss out. What are the miss out one? This one is we include very, because some of us, we have our own culture, we have our own, example, culture, company, we have a company trip, company will have sports day, company have a dinner, you know. And then so religion-wise one, they will have what? Practice, they have Ching Ming, some of them will have what? Ramadan coming, we have a New Year, and then some will have the wedding festival coming in, and then some, there are people who pass away, their funeral. But this one, even though you say, oh, company not involved, I think company also be involved because the employee also involved. And this is the one we will discuss already under miscellaneous. Okay, so our intention very easy. We just say, which area are you affected? Are you affected under the mental one? I think I put all example because now everybody is safety is the most important. Stay healthy. Don't spread the disease. About money, yes, some are affected. A few, I think there are a few lah. If yours are under the good one, congratulations lah. That's good for you. And then under market, mostly are affected also. But if you have some who are not affected, you can put in. Management, I think now also management, even though the activity less than the normal, but maybe very careful with to read a lot of regulations, how to manage according to what the government give a lot of instruction now, which are the things you need to do. Okay, then the miscellaneous one, as I said, go to our habit, wedding lah, funeral lah, a lot of things lah, dinner which you are supposed to do, what should we do? Okay, this all only. So only one form only I'm going to teach you. So it will take us. On the timing. Okay, let me set the time because I want to keep it at 30 minutes. Okay, that's how we use it. So after only one form only. So this 20 minutes session just teach you how to fill in this form. But by filling this form, we will discuss about the issue, how badly affected, which area are affected, and who are the person involved. Okay, the person involved, we use the word score. That is the supplier, which might be a bit small for you, the customer, the organization, the company, the regulatory, that is the government, and then the employee. We use this as the main one. Okay, this is the topic, 4 session, introduction, comprehensive risk assessment, that is the form we're doing, what are the action, and then at the end we have a summary. Okay, I mentioned that because our internet line may be a bit slow, so that we cannot respond to your questions so fast. I will try to give a 3 to 5 minute session at the end. So you have any question you can ask at the end. And I think we cannot answer so many also. Most likely we'll pick up 5 questions, then we answer, and then we end the today's session of briefing. Okay, we start with introduction. Okay, first you must know what is the risk. Risk, if you check the books, you put the effect of uncertainty on unexpected results. Okay, what are the expected results? For doing business, we expect the business to go on as what we want. We want to make profit. But now, something is going to happen, and then what we're going to do to make sure we still can achieve what we want to get. Okay, and then the formula for the risk is equal to occurrence multiplied by severity. The occurrence means how often it occurs, all this thing. And now I shortcut it, simplify it. Now the disease that is Covid19 occurred now, which is easy. And then we only talk how serious, who got affected, and then which area got affected. Okay, this is where I said just now. A normal time, there's no disease. Abnormal, when they start to have 10 or 20 cases. Emergency, when now we have 100 to 200 cases in Malaysia. And this is the second wave, when we hope that we don't have a third wave. If we've got a third wave, then terrible. Like Italy is already under the third wave. So we hope we don't, and then please cooperate, and if we take action, we hope that this one will going down to again less, and then if I think example in Wuhan, China, they already make it, so we also will try to do the same. So anyway, now we're under emergency. So we will ask, in this emergency time, is it good, your business? Is it affected, not affected, affected, greatly affected? So 4, we put it into 4. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. Then we say normal, abnormal, emergency. So now we are in the emergency. So for those affected, we put red color. For those greatly affected, red. Affected is we put orange. And then green is for those not affected. Then this light blue looks maybe white color for you. These are good. So this is the one where you put in where you are, and then we will see how to put it down, going down. This is the way we develop. Okay, we do the first. We want to know what are the issues I mentioned, mental and medical, which most of the training they do not put it as a risk, but this one I put the risk because it's related to the disease, and disease affect your business and affects a lot of things. So I put it in. Money, most company will put in. Market also, most company will put in. Management, I think company also will put in. This miscellaneous, I put it in is because any others which we are not talking about, we can put it inside. Okay, these are the issues we will talk. 5 issues, and then what we do, these 5 issues we put it here, and then these are the how serious it affect this. So you put in whether you're in the red color or color. Okay, who are the one affected? As I see, we are more concerned is the employer, because it's organization, employee. So I put 5 of them. The supplier also we need to consider because they're also affected. The customer also affected. Of course, regulatory the government. They are related to us. Okay, you come to know that when you do risk and opportunity, you don't look into yourself only, because there are other people who are affecting you. So for this reason, why we had to put in this. We hope this 5 is, you say there are many, but actually it's more than this, but we put 5 first. Okay, the mental and medical issue, I think just now I mentioned a lot last. Be healthy, don't get sick. So this is the outcome if you got infected. So we go in detail. The mental I put in is because sometimes it's not you get sick, you got panic. So panic buying, people got panic because they're afraid that there's not enough food. There are people panic about get sick, and then people cannot sleep, fear, they may get infected. Okay, hopelessness, they don't know what to do now. They don't know what to do. Restricted movement. Okay, cannot go here and there. There are people who are affected. You can put this one. We just put example not used to stay put. Those who travel around. Now it's very difficult time for them. No social life. Some who enjoy social life to visit friends, all these things now cannot. Those who always go to kopitiam now have problem already. Restless, boredom. You can put this. Not affected all the while. They are artists. If they are writer and all those programmer, they are at home, so they are not affected. For me, in terms of job, actually, I'm more busy actually doing. Even though didn't get money, but work still got a lot to do. And then a good one, this is the one which they look at positive. They'll be working for 10 years, 20 years. Now it's the first time 1 month stay at home, like a holiday. Which last time they said impossible. But with impossible also they had to make it possible. Then they can build a family. An introvert person, there are people who never get out of the house, always stay in the house. Now I think they understand that everybody stay at the house, how the feeling is. And then time to do, you're busy, no time to do housework, now you can do your housework lah. But 1 week passed already, 2 weeks passed already, now it's the 3rd week, still a lot of things we didn't do. Okay, about money issues, is about the unemployed, is an issue. No money is an issue, and then some go bankrupt is an issue. So I put there, company have cash flow problem or individual have a cash flow problem, we put it greatly affected. You will say, oh, limited cash, you put affected, not affected is sufficient cash, and then wow, now make a lot of money. Okay, this is a money issue. Okay, market, or you see the market going up and going down, going down. Every day, who doing the share market, I know now is crashing. That's why we put it down. Market not very good, not very good. But there are some who are market is okay. This one is the market I want to show you, because every time when we are in trouble, we cannot think of, there are people that can make it one, and these are the example. Healthcare one, pharmacy chain, healthcare medical equipment, home medical equipment, traditional Chinese medicine, they are doing well. Textile related, those who make the mask one, they are doing well. Give one example, a bit early now I tell you. I watched the news, there's a company making wedding dress. So all the while the business going on, because you know lah, wedding almost every day also there are people getting wedding. Okay. But now, because of this issue, a lot of wedding has been postponed, so they have no business. What did they do? They, instead of making the wedding dress, now they're going and make the mask. So they got business very good. So this way lah, you can change to the related business, which we will talk later on the action taken. Multimedia, I will stay at home now, a lot of time. So video content lah, game lah, mobile application very good. Internet, is it social, using online e-learning, online e-training. This is the one where we are introducing now. It's first time in my experience doing like this. It's not effective as I see face to face, but at least this is an alternative way. Digital again, medical information. We go to the, we start to receive a lot of information, but be very careful. A lot of this information, do not know why in this time there are people who give you fake news. We don't know why. Maybe because of this disease, they also become sick already. So know how to filter what is the right source. Don't go and get believe everything what people put on the website or pass the news to you. So medical information, get it correctly. Video conferencing, you can know what we're doing, talking to each other. IT-based tools, your computer. Your computer not necessarily must function every time properly. Sometimes you have the mouse spoil you may have the screen you may have the internet program problem You still need the support from the computer people So this company is still doing well And then trading, because of e-commerce, retail, supermarket, all these things, trading company, they're okay, they can do business. Environmental, this is the one where we do not want the disease to spread. We have to control the waste management. You see people still come and collect your waste, and then waste, water treatment, water also have been treated, otherwise the disease will spread. Sanitizing, this is the one we know, sanitizer everywhere also, a big demand now. So this industry are doing well. Okay, now we talk about in detail now. Okay, about marketing side, no sales. Sales decrease, sales maintain, sales increase. Okay, why no sale? Because you're very expensive, not essential because customer not operating, so I cannot sell them The premise closed all the office also closed because of that. Tourism industry also very badly hit. Sale decrease, got a little bit of sale but because of restriction cannot import export, they decrease sale. Some maintain it. And then some increase, I think you know why just now I told the good industry one they increase. Okay, management issue, as I said, a lot of urgent things need to be done, but nothing was done because of very difficult. I had to sign a check also, have to send here and there. And to get a signature also very difficult because everybody locked at home. So this is a very difficult position. That's why management already can't kaput now. We go to issue. Loan installment bank, how to pay it EPF payment the government change the rate had to ask the employee how many percent you want lah, and then somebody say you have to draw the EPF money for all very easily said, but at this time how to do it, that is where we call management coming in. After this MCO, that is a movement control order, there will become a time we call it other abnormal, even though you can go to work, but everybody also be careful. So this risk and opportunity also apply this training, operation down. So internet ability, you use internet, but internet also can be disrupted, internet also have problem. So all these things, and then you do work from home, but there are certain work you can do from home. Some work you cannot do from home. And then you want to contact your colleague lah, and then some of them they go home, they switch off their handphone, they don't want to answer you. We will discuss what action to do lah with all these things. And then employee work from home, those are all the one not affected. Then the good one, the operation still continue. This miscellaneous issue just now I mentioned. I put more in on the wedding lah, company trip lah, company sports day lah, all those things lah. You see, if there are somebody pass away, funeral, wedding, you can't do much now. Then you greetings, also we need to change. Greetings here, for example, you want to shake hand, hug, all cannot already, restricted. And then those to pray, those pray at home, exercise at home, one that are not affected. Certain activity you do at home are not affected. This one, reflection and appreciation, the good one is now is a time where not all negative, some of the good things we'll discuss about it. Okay, we combine all these two. You see, we put the interested party, we put the issue together inside the form. That's why we say how to fill up the form. So after putting all this, we have to take the action already. Normally, the red color is the one you must take the action first. Then after that, you got time to take the orange one because they are also affected. The green one and the blue not so urgent. You can do it later. Okay, these are the action. I think the first thing this action one is is burning already. Pull yourself out, you save the other. That's why I say, ask you to keep away. Stay at home. Keep away so that the disease and the non-disease are separated. Okay, and then here you may not be able to see a bit small. Is for the hospital staff who ask you lah. We stay work for you. You stay home for us. They say please. We work for you, but you please stay home for us, because if you don't stay at home, you get sick, and then all more people coming to the hospital, and they have more work to do. So work from home also one of the things. And then distance, social distancing, 1 meter, 1 meter, 1 meter. Please practice it, but there are a lot of people still not. You see, yesterday the government's enforcing, and many of them being caught and then put to what? Court already. Okay, now we discuss about what we can do. What we can do. Okay, first, follow the MCO regulation. Follow whatever the government. Cooperate. This is the time. Because stay healthy. Don't get sick. Okay? They say quarantine. They quarantine it. And then seek professional help if you feel that you feel hopelessness lah, you cannot sleep lah. But this also quite difficult now because everybody also affected. And then use social media to connect to others. If you feel very boring, now is the time you contact each other. Now my WhatsApp very busy. I think one day 1,000 also have. Normal is only 20, 30, but this time is 1,000 already. Learn new skill. This is the time you want to new skill. But then sometimes we are pending also, not easy to learn new skill. Not at this time, because the time now is actually we call it emergency situation, I told you. But if you can do it, very good. My house already learned how to cook also, cook new type of dishes. A lot of things you can do lah. I also try to plant the chili lah. Okay. And then those who are not affected, you continue as usual. Okay, those who are good, because they found out now is the right time they want to rest, they got the time to rest with the family. You reach out to the affected person. Well, there are a few others that are affected by this. Who are they? So I want to say, first, one group is those where Malaysia we already have how many already? I think 35. If not 35 already, I think, passed away. So for those who are, which you know are friend or relative, you console the family members lah. And then those who got infected, how many already? I think now is 2,000 plus already. So for those infected, please do not discriminate them, because they also don't want the disease. Sometimes they also get it, don't know from who. Don't blame them for whatever reason. Okay, so this is the one we can do. Okay, be sensitive with them. And then those, because of the lockdown, maybe they cannot come home already. They were in another place, and then their dog or what thing or pets, nobody feed it. Go and help your neighbors. So this is what we can do. Okay, now about the money. We're waiting how the government going to save us. So the money coming in 220 billion, and discuss how we're going to get it. All these things later on the management you have to do it. But we will see. You get the loan from the bank, go and get it. If your cash flow problem, inform the related parties if you're going to discontinue operation. Then salary payment arrangement with your staff. Don't say cannot do anything. For those, you see, if some of the customer, if you have the money, we call it, ask them to pay you faster. And those supplier, which you need them to pay you also. So arrange for the pay by a few more sessions. And we arrange lah. Last time is one lump sum 5,000, then maybe 1,000, 1,000, 1,000. Similarly lah, you pay your supplier bit by bit, and the customer pay you bit by bit. This is very important. Work together to make sure the cash flow can go on. Okay, so that is say, don't say we cannot do anything. We can, to make sure the money is there. And discuss with your staff lah how to do the payment of the salary and what arrangement is it. Okay, then the market. The market is as I said, we cannot see the customer. What we can do, nothing you can do. You can do the teleconferencing, and if you can try to promote e-commerce. Okay, this is the market. If you say nothing can be done, I take this opportunity to prepare for the future operation. Maybe there are new product, maybe there's a new way of approaching. As I just said, if e-commerce, go and do e-commerce one, preparing for it. Then use e-commerce, video conferencing, for those where the sale decrease, sale maintain. Those who are good one, you can go and see the good one. Just like I told you, the company that do not have the problem with the market now, got a lot. You can start a contract with it. Making the mask lah. Making the mask itself, they got the material. You can make some the wire, all those things. So your industry still can support them. Okay, I have to finish it within 5 minutes already. Time's up already. Management, as you say, we still need to do the filing. We still have to know whose job to do it. You need to attend training. We will attend training. Okay, these are the detailed one. I say, assign somebody to handle all these new ruling by the government, and then online application. A lot nowadays. And then the employee work from home, all these things, this is less. The more important is how to handle at this time, somebody to handle all the, there are some discount given by the government, there are some EPF calculation, there are some waiver, no need to pay. If you're just a rental, the government one, no need to pay. But somebody has to manage it, has to see. Okay, this is the last one, the culture. Culture and tradition. If you use it, shake hand, now no more shake hand already. It's a praying in the group, now you don't have to pray in the group. As I said, those who pass away, we just pray at home, send them wishes. Sad news, condolence. Good news, just then congratulations. We cannot meet them, cannot celebrate with them also. Okay, and then all those annual sport, we have to postpone it for the time being. And then greeting gesture, all change it. Okay, this one, share positivity to motivate others. That is a lot of people sharing. Don't you think that we have missed out because of the money we are trying to make? Actually, family members are important, health are very important, and then neighbors are important. And then now we start to realize that we need to work together with the supplier, with the government, and with our customers, with our workers. This is a time we felt more important now, so that we can what? Make it true. So okay, after done all these things, we want to see, monitor whether effective or not. So we found that this one is effective because from the affected to not affected already. And then we monitor. So you see this is abnormal. After this situation emergency over, our sale will not be affected, example lah. And then after going to normal, we make money again. So this is what we hope after practicing it. It's from the normal going to the bad time, and we take action, we will go back to not affected and go back to make money. That is what we wish we can achieve. Okay. And last one, summary. The form is created for you to fill in so that you don't panic. Put in all your issues inside, and then work together and see which are the important ones. So there are 4 severity one, as I told you, good, not affected, affected, greatly affected. And then there are 5 areas, look into it, not just look in one area. Health also one of the area, as I mentioned just now, money lah, market lah, and then the miscellaneous management. And then not only you yourself, everybody must work together now. You can work together with the bank, the government, the supplier, the customer, the owner, the regulation, and then the employee. Work together with your staff also to solve this problem, and then take action and monitor. Okay, and then we only have to do this. If you need a form and do it for those company which you want to practice and see whether you can solve your problem, only one form only. This is the form you can get from us, and then action plan. That's all. And then working together, we will overcome COVID. Thank you. And then there's a question time. Okay, you can send your question by typing in. I will answer only 5 questions lah. Okay, we have 5 minutes. Look instruction, then we close this. Any question you can post. We choose 5, then we will answer. Because the computer is a bit slow, if anybody send me a message, it will take half a minute to 1 minute only we can receive. This session is very difficult for us because we have to utilize whatever we had at home.
You can receive immediately, but when you answer, they can only hear it half a minute later.
Okay. My daughter is assisting me, so she is saying that we can receive your message very fast, but when we reply, you have to wait for a while for the reply to come in. Since that no more question or question on the way, we give 1 minute lah. We give 1 minute and see. Okay, while waiting for 1 minute for the question to come in, this form, just now we mentioned, this one, example, you say employee, affected greatly or not greatly, this way. You can go more detail. That is, employee, you have a permanent staff, you have contract, contract staff, that is a foreign workers one also you can have, so they may be affected differently. Okay, means those are on the wages one. And then they may have an intern student, it may affected differently. So you can go for more detail. A customer one, of course you have a customer who are affected, the customer who are good. You can also go for detail. So this is just a basic, this one of it.
How can we get the form?
You can get the form by access to SQC. After you saw my email, you can send to me the what we will send to you. You can contact our office. Either our office in Kuala Lumpur, Ipoh or Penang. We say you need, we will send the form to you. You can send to me, I give to you, but you don't want to trouble me, you send to my office. The office will give you. You send to Ipoh, Ipoh will give you. You send to Kuala Lumpur, Kuala Lumpur will give you. We have one more in KK, Kota Kinabalu, you also will get it. Okay, there's another one. Okay, there's asking how to know differentiate the external and internal party. Okay, we put it here. I put it supplier, customer, organization, regulatory, employee. The O and the E, you can put it as an internal. Okay, and then the regulatory, customer, supplier, you can put it as a external. Okay, so this way. So when the auditor asks how do you know it's external, internal, you can mention this form whenever they have an S Because for us, we identify the risk. I think you see the you see, we put the S is a supplier, C is a customer. So only E and I is the internal. The R, S, C, R are external. So you can say they are the external. Or another one, you put a different color lah. Or you use one form for the S, C and R, and then another form for O and E also can. Okay, any questions?
Emergency.
Can we put this form in emergency plan SOP? Yes, you can put this one. That's the reason why it has an advantage. Because normal risk, we always ask how often this one occur lah, the likelihood it occur lah, in 1 year one time. This one is 100 year one time, so it's emergency also can. You can do it if you want. But as I said, this one not only cover this, it also can cover abnormal cases. After the government announced can go to work, but I think the market is still very bad. You still can use this until it's over lah. This time, this emergency seems to be a bit long. I think maybe half year, maybe 1 year. So this one at least can use it for this year. Very good. It can be used for emergency also. So third question now, the fourth question.
S1 remedies.
Okay. S1, what is S1, C1, O1? Actually, the one here I'm saying is because later on you have S2. S2, you have S3. So S1, I just to take so that don't mix up. If I keep on saying S1, we don't know which S1. S1 belongs to the mental issue. S2 belongs to the money issue. S3 belongs to the marketing issue. N4 belongs to the marketing. The R4, 5 belongs to the miscellaneous issue lah. But you can modify by yourself. As I said just now, if your employee E1, but they got 3 types of employee: the permanent workers, the part-time workers, and also maybe the foreign workers. You can put E11 lah, E12 or E13 lah. Okay, or you can put one page on this just for employee only. Then you can put, that will be easy also. You can modify. Okay, last question. Question number 5. Any more? Let me see. Voilà. Okay. So this form is created within 1 week, but you know that nobody can create 1 week. But we make it. The reason is I have 20 years experience in this, and we have done risk for the food safety. We have done risk for the safety of the work, that is a construction. We have also done risk for the company, we call it FMEA. We also have done the risk for the medical product. So we have experience in doing the risk, even risk for environment also, which we call it environment aspect impact. So we take this opportunity to get together all my experience, 20 years experience in this risk, and then we come up with this that we hope that it covers the risk to face this problem in business, and also now happen to be in the health also. Okay. So last question is somebody want to have just now, what are the risks in all the supplier for the interested party? Okay, we will send you. Some even requested we can send you the slide also it's actually 30 pages because we plan for 30 minutes, but I put a lot of pictures inside because it's very boring. So I put some pictures inside. So the picture side is the one who make it 55 pages but it's 33, not a very big file, 3 megabyte. We will send to you you ask from the office, I will post to the office, but it will be in PDF Okay. This is the question just now. They say for each, you can use one form for each interested party. You can combine all. It's up to you. Actually, this one is you have to amend to suit your company. You cannot use for all. Everybody must modify a little bit. For example, I just said, I must say that if 1 month cash flow for me, we say, oh, this one is very greatly affected. But some company like goreng pisang, we say the makia one or what, mafia one, 1 month business, I don't think greatly affected lah. Because once the MCO is released, everybody can go and work. She only affected 1 month or 2 months, then she already can make money already that month. But for us cannot. It may take half a year only to get back the money. For those big companies, we have thousands of employees. Okay, so the way feelings are differently. Okay. Okay, last one. What is the risk if some suppliers are severely affected and some are mild affected? How to classify? As I said, if we use a supplier, just I put example money. The supplier 2, this one is affected. There's one supplier tak boleh already. He said cannot already. I'm not going to operate already. Then you told the supplier, then pay me lah, 10%, 20% the money you owe me lah. No, I will pay you lah. I pay you some money lah. You are kind enough, you say okay, I pay you that. And this one, the supplier, he says sorry lah, I don't pay you lah. I have also my but I pay you a little bit lah. So discuss those. So you can put the S21, S22 lah, something like that. How to classify them?
You can even put their own name.
My doctor was saying that you can put a company name, supplier what name is here in this group, and then this supplier you can pay them money, so ask them to what, you want to pay a little bit, this one you tell them sorry, this month we cannot pay you, something like that. Customer also can, you can put customer number or customer name also. You can use one of these just for customer also can. Okay. And then you have any further questions, again, contact my company lah. All the company in KK, Ipoh, Kuala Lumpur, Penang, they will pass it to me. Then I will give to you lah, whatever the thing you want. My email address. One more time. You look at my name. I think you have my name in the WhatsApp or in the. What? I press the wrong direction already. The last one. This one. My name is Law Yen Kok. You just put yenkok@gmail.com. You can send to me. If not, you type SQC, go access to that. Okay. Any other question I answer later on, not in this session. I will go through all your questions, we reply you. Okay, thank you very much.